Let's get straight to the point. Number 8, the Dairy Island Exile. You just realized you forgot the milk. You're at the front of the store, yet you have to trek to the farthest corner just for 1 gallon. This isn't a mistake, it's a calculated hostage situation. Grocery stores place high-velocity items like milk at the back to force you through the gauntlet of temptation. Your brain thinks it's on a simple mission, but the store knows that for every 50 feet you walk, the chances of you grabbing random snacks increase. Scientists call this navigation efficiency disruption. By placing staples at the perimeter, stores maximize your dwell time. The longer you stay, the more your shopping momentum builds. You don't even notice you've passed displays of crackers just to reach the dairy. By the time you grab the milk, your basket is half full of things you didn't need. You came for calcium, but you're leaving with a decorative pineapple and betrayal. The back wall is a destination, and you're the tourist buying souvenirs. It's a trap by retail experts who know your willpower is zero. You are a victim of the milk run. Number 7, the produce illusion. You ever walk through those sliding doors and feel like you just entered a different dimension? That's because you did. Retailers call the first 15 feet the decompression zone. It's where your brain transitions from the outside world into shopping mode. This is why produce is always at the entrance. The bright colors and fresh smells trick your brain into thinking the entire store is healthy. It's a sensory massage that makes you feel so good about your choices that you won't feel guilty tossing cookies into your cart later. You're being primed by misting machines that make kale look dew-kissed, even though the water makes it rot faster. This is the Gruen Effect, where overwhelming senses make you lose track of time. You think you're picking lettuce, but you're being hypnotized by vibrant hues and bright lighting. It's a leafy lie designed to lower your defenses before the heavy aisles. You feel like a health guru for 5 minutes, just enough time to reach the chips. The store wants you to feel fresh before it feeds you salt. It is retail hypnosis.
Number 6, the eye-level ambush. Why is it that every time you reach for cereal, a giant cartoon toucan is staring into your soul? That's not a friendly greeting, it's a calculated ambush. In the industry, this is called eye level is buy level. This is where the most expensive brands live. These companies pay slotting fees to secure prime real estate in your line of sight. Meanwhile, budget-friendly versions are tucked at the bottom, forcing you to do squats to save money. But here's the kicker. Look at kids' cereals. They aren't at your eye level. They're lower, positioned to make eye contact with a toddler in a cart. Studies show cereal characters are often tilted downward to maximize eye contact with children. It's a bonding moment that leads to a tantrum. Retailers use planograms to map out your visual field. They know exactly where your eyes wander when you're tired. You think you're choosing breakfast, but you're falling for a staring contest with marshmallows. Your wallet loses, the tiger wins. It's a ruthless game played at your pupils. You're being manipulated by a bird.
Number 5, the Bottomless Basket. Why are shopping carts big enough to house a family? It's not because families are bigger, it's because your brain is a sucker for empty space. Retail researchers found that when cart sizes doubled, customers bought 40% more. It's a psychological void you feel an evolutionary need to fill. An empty cart signals your prehistoric brain that you are failing as a gatherer. You see one lonely bag of bagels in that massive wire cage, and suddenly you feel an urge to fill the gaps with granola bars and a chicken you didn't even want. This is visual volume bias. The store wants you to feel like you've barely started, even when you've already spent $50. Smaller hand baskets are hidden because the store knows once your arm gets tired, you'll stop buying. The cart has wheels and no feelings. It's a bottomless pit of consumerism designed to make your 3-item list look pathetic. You didn't come for a feast, but the cart says otherwise. You're playing a losing game of Tetris against a metal basket that wants your money. You are just filling a void.
Number 4, the End-Cap Hallucination. You finally reach the end of the aisle, feeling like a survivor, but right there, blocking your path like a boss, is a massive tower of soda. This is the end cap, the most valuable real estate in the store. To you, it screams deal, but really, it screams we paid to be here. It's a shortcut for your tired brain. After comparing 40 oils, your mind stops thinking and starts grabbing. Retailers know end caps increase sales by 400% because they break your flow. It's a speed bump for your wallet. You don't check the price because you assume it's a bargain. You're being played by a cardboard stand. It's a hallucination of value that leaves you with extra crackers. You think you're a savvy shopper, but you're just a victim of retail fatigue. The store strikes when you are exhausted. You are a moth drawn to marketing lights, oblivious that the price might be higher than the shelf. You aren't saving, you're paying for not walking 5 more feet. It is an ambush that relies on your brain being fried. You are just a collector of boxes.
Number 3. The soundtrack of spending. Ever notice how store music sounds like a slow elevator ride? It's rarely a hit. It's mid-tempo soft rock that feels like a warm hug. This isn't just about avoiding a headache, it's a tempo trap. Research shows that slow tempo music causes shoppers to move slower through the aisles. When the music slows down, your heart rate follows, and you're leisurely browsing the spices like you have all day. Stores that play slow music see a sales increase of nearly 38%. If they played heavy metal, you'd be sprinting for the exit. But with soft tunes, you linger and look at things you don't need. It's a rhythmic spell to keep you in the store. Your brain thinks it's relaxing, but your wallet is under musical siege. You are lulled into hypnosis by a saxophone solo. The beat is slow, but the spending is fast. Don't be fooled by the chill vibes. That mellow playlist is a professional pickpocket. You're a target in a world of easy listening. It is a melodic trap to keep you browsing. You're just a fan of the song and victim of the beat. Number 2, the checkout canyon. You've made it through the gauntlet, and now you're at the finish line. But before you escape, you must stand in a narrow canyon of candy bars and lip balms. This isn't a line, it's a high-pressure zone for impulse buys. Retailers know that by now you are suffering from decision fatigue. Your brain has spent 40 minutes making tiny choices, paper or plastic, organic or regular, and your willpower is empty. You are likely to grab a snack you don't need because your brain is too tired to say no. Scientists found that these impulse purchases account for a massive chunk of profit. They aren't there for convenience, they are there because you are a target. You're exhausted, your blood sugar is low, and that gum looks like a reward. It's a gift to the store's bank account. You think you're in control, but you're just a tired human reaching for a sugary trophy. The store is squeezing cash out before the parking lot. You are a captive audience in a snack corridor, waiting for your bill. It is the end to a designed trap. You are paying a fatigue tax.
Number 1. The timeless casino effect. Have you ever noticed that grocery stores are built like bunkers? There are no windows and 0 clocks. This isn't just design, it's a tactic to induce temporal distortion. When you lose connection to the outside world, your brain stops tracking how long you've been wandering. It's the same trick used in Las Vegas casinos. Without a window to see the sun, your internal clock gets scrambled and you stay longer than intended. You entered for bread at noon and leave when the streetlights are on. This environment is an artificial bubble where only the next shelf matters. Your circadian rhythm is being held hostage by fluorescent lighting. By removing temporal anchors, retailers ensure you remain in a suggestible state. You aren't just shopping, you're existing in a vacuum where time is an illusion. It's the ultimate trap, a world where the sun never sets. You are now a permanent resident of the bread aisle. If you enjoyed this trip through the grocery abyss, hit like and subscribe. We drop daily videos to help you escape the world's most clever traps. Share this with your shopping buddies so they don't get lost in the dairy aisle. Stay cool, keep your list short, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.